And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it
All
was
right,
good.
good after, well, good morning.
For the third day.
Little bit of church I'm watching, a little bit of audio Bible. In the beginning, Genesis. We got some rain coming in. And I stayed up way too late last night. I didn't go to bed until 4:30, almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness.
I don't know if this is working. I went live before here a few minutes ago, but my microphone seemed like it wasn't working. So I'm going to watch some Bible, or at least let it play on this great Sunday. And then I'm going to watch a couple videos that I usually watch. It's like a Sunday ritual. Wake up, coffee, and I watch one channel on Sundays. One in particular, incredible channel. Well, usually two, but
and beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life.
Amen.
I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Chapter 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became the 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison, that is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There is Delim, and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel, that is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man, and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an helpmate for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said,
This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
Therefore shall a man leave
She
his father and
is
his
woman.
mother, and shall
Hear
cleave
her
unto his
roar.
wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. Chapter 3. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
Moses.
And he said unto the woman,
Yea, hath God said,
Moses.
Every tree of the garden?
And the woman said unto the serpent,
We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it.
You
lest
shall
die."
not
And
eat
the serpent
from
said
the
unto the woman,
Ye
tree.
shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day ye
Moses.
eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods,
No.
knowing good
No,
and
thanks.
evil.
I don't need to be
And
like
when
a
the woman
god.
saw that the tree was good
I got
for
enough
food, and
problems
that it was
with these
pleasant to the
idiots that are
eyes,
humans,
and
Lord.
greatly desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And
Take
the eyes
off
of their
your
both were opened,
sandals,
and they knew
for
that they were
you
naked.
are
And
on
they sewed fig
holy
leaves together, and made
ground.
themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord
Moses.
God amongst the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called unto Adam, and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said,
I heard that voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked and I hid myself.
And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? And the man said,
The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
And the Lord God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said,
The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat.
And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
And that was the day that the Lord turned him into
And between thy
an
seed
animal,
and her seed, it shall
a
bruise
serpent.
thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Amen to
Unto the
that,
woman he
Lord.
said,
Amen
I
to
will
that.
greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread,
till thou return unto the ground. For out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of skins, and clothed them. And the Lord God said,
Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever.
Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden.
Hold on, I got a pop up here. Chickasaw, Oklahoma's calling me. Somebody. No, Chickasaw. It's the Lord's Day. Why are they bothering me on by God's day? Leave a message, please. Leave a message. And they don't. Back to the Lord. Oh, wait, I got a pop up. Oh, folks, make sure you check out Wild, our One Woman's Wilderness. Beautiful, incredible woman. Independent women. These women are independent. They don't need us no more. Good God, they don't need us men no more. They've got, the whole world has been taken over by the woman lord. Good God.
Rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain,
Where is Abel thy brother?
And he said,
I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
And he said,
What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
Yeah, I know where my brothers are. What time is it? One's probably still sleeping because he stays up late. And the other one's probably at home with his wife. Wishing he was out somewhere.
It's greater than I can bear.
Just
Behold,
joking.
thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
And the Lord said unto him,
Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad. And Irad begat Mehujael. And Mehujael begat Methusael. And Methusael begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other was Zillah. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as had cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives,
Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech. For I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain...
All right, folks. I'm going to watch this Bible. I'll be back. Now I got to watch my ritual Sunday morning video. Have my coffee, wake up, and then I'll be back. And we got some rain coming in, possibly storms. And get ready. I'm just warning everybody there's going to be some major storms coming in here pretty soon. The jet stream has gone literally cuckoo. We're talking big dives all the way down into Florida, Texas, cold weather. Gonna be something, gonna be another year. The earth is definitely changing. She's like a woman. She's angry, she's hot, she's cold. She's hot, she's cold. She's changing. So be safe. And yeah, we got to hunker down. You know, we got to hunker down. But yes, it is true. The jet stream is changing. It is all over the place. So I imagine these earthquakes and these volcanoes, over 50 some volcanoes going on. I imagine it is taking a toll on the weather. So be safe, you know. And I noticed, yesterday I went out and got in my car and went to the store. And here's the trouble that here's the problem I'm trying to explain to these people. These volcanoes are pumping out a lot of chemicals, sulfur, all kinds of stuff into the atmosphere. Now, some of the big boys said, Johnny, we might have actually acid rain. Yeah, acid rain. Well, because all the chemicals that are being pumped up, ash, sulfur, all kinds of stuff. And what they mean by acid rain is I think I can tell because we had rain the other day and I can see it on my windshield. Acid will etch glass. If you put it on glass, it'll etch it. Meaning it'll engrave it like engraved glass or something, etching glass. And I can tell on my windshield. Not much, but you can tell that, yes. So be safe. I know a lot of people don't understand science stuff, and I get into that kind of stuff. But yes, so acid rain. It could be why the leaves turned so fast before even September or before October. Usually we get it end of September, October, middle October. The leaves start changing, but the leaves were changing and drying up way before October usually. So it could be true, acid rain, which would cause a problem. And we got to be safe. We got to get ready. Glory be to God. I got them. Guys, you see that dang UFO out there again? It's right up above it's right up above the apartment next to me over there. It's glowing. It's just bleeping. Don't worry about it. It's just a drone. We have come to take you into space. There's not too many people that know how to talk to these guys, to these space people. There's only me and a couple people that know how to do it. And I'm going to let them know right now that we mean no harm to them. Mac, mac, mac. Mac, mac, mac. Mac, mac, mac. They're talking to me right now telepathically. I know. Everybody makes fun of you because you're small. You're green. Sometimes you're gray. You got big eyes. You got, we know. We don't racial profile people like that. I know you got no teeth. You got no hair on your body and stuff. You're just a little green guy, much like a booger. But it's okay. You can hang out. I know. All right, folks, I'm going to finish watching the Bible and then watch my ritual Sunday morning video. You folks be good, be safe, and I'll be back. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Don't forget to check out 10 Commandments coming up here pretty soon. I think November usually that it's played, or toward Christmas, Thanksgiving, or something like that. 10 Commandments. Great movie. Moses.